This is a Selesnya Flicker deck that I lovingly call Life Moon. It is based on the interaction of mostly Teleportation Circle and so many enter the battlefield effects. Like, look at them all. It's gorgeous. For this deck, we have 3 Cleric classes because we got a lot of life gain increments coming in here. And if we can bump that up to essentially double, because most of them are 1, then that's just going to gain us so much life, it's going to be real hard to beat us down. Then, whenever we put counters on things, that's just money. That's just gravy. At level 3, pay another 5 mana to get something from the yard to the field, gain some life. It's just nifty if we need it. It's essentially a long-term investment for having eternally an extra card in hand. It's nice. It's really nice. Lunarch Veteran. We have 2 of these because it's essentially an extra copy of Innkeeper, but also it still works in its disturbed form. As the Luminous Phantom, stuff's going to be leaving and coming back, so we're going to be gaining life on the leave trigger as well as the coming back trigger for Innkeepers. We also got 2 portable holes because 1, it's an artifact, so Teleportation Circle can blank it. It's only mana value 2 or less, but do you know what his mana value 2 or less? That's right, Wrenn and Seven's Treefolk tokens. The big ol' bastards with reach? Yeah, that's what we're taking out, mostly. Besides that, we've also got other small stuff, like this can easily take out a Ranger class. It can reset it if we need to. Other classes, I don't think there's any others that are really relevant in the meta right now, but it resets counters on things. It can take a small thing out for a while. It's non-land permanent, so it's not restricted to any creatures, not restricted to any enchantment specifically. It's just non-land permanents. We can portable hole somebody else's portable hole, create a freaking warp in the universe, and get our thing back that they first portable hold. Of course, once this portable hole dies, and their portable hole will do another thing, yada yada, but whatever. It works great with Teleportation Circle. Next up, we got little one-off bits. We got Dawnbringer Cleric in case we need to specifically get rid of either an enchantment or a card from a graveyard with like flashback or disturbs bothering us. Or if they've got plans to abuse stuff from the yard, yada yada. Being able to repeat this option on entry with Teleportation Circle, super great utility. Super great utility. We've got Intrepid Adversary, just a single copy because I've only got so many wild cards. But a single copy of Intrepid Adversary. The enter the battlefield effect. First off, it's a 2-mana 3/1 with lifelink. Not bad, not too shabby. But you play it for the ETB. When it enters the battlefield, you can pay 1 and a white any number of times. For each time you pay that cost, you put a Valor counter on it. And what Valor counters do for this card, it gives all of your creatures an additional +1/+1. So, say we play this on turn 2, right? Then we get our Teleportation Circle, turn 4. Turn 5 or 6, we flicker this again. We're getting either +2/+2 or +3/+3 to all of our stuff. It's amazing. That's why it's only a one-off, though, because it's not the main strategy. But it helps. We have a one-off of Masked Vandal. Helps get rid of an artifact or enchantment so long as we have creatures in the bin, which probably won't be too hard. We got a bunch of creatures in the deck, and opponents like to remove things. So yeah, the changeling part doesn't matter, but it's a 1/3, so it's a same size as Dawnbringer Cleric. Decent blocker. Helps with removal. That's it. Prosperous Innkeeper. Probably my second favorite card in this deck because it enables playing my favorite card in the deck a turn earlier. Teleportation Circle. Comes in, gets a treasure, and also whenever another creature enters, you gain a life. This on turn 2 can enable our turn 3 play of Teleportation Circle or Esika's Chariot. Whichever. It helps. And then it's also huge enabler for our life gain strategies, for our creatures coming in. Boom, 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 boom. Gaining life all the time. And also, with the circle, you can flicker this thing to get another treasure back if you're short on mana or you need to fix it a little bit, yada yada. It's excellent. If you got no other priorities, wonderful, wonderful. Then we have 3 copies of Trelasarra Moondancer. Personally, for me, in any sort of constructed formats where you can have 4 of copies, I like having 3 of a legendary, because otherwise you're doubling up and it's going to be a dead card in hand if you got one out. With Trelasarra, it's very important that we don't flicker her, because then all those counters will disappear that we put on her from gaining life. The Scry effect is super nifty for us, although sometimes it can get redundant if we got like 5 triggers on the stack for gaining life. But she still gets huge, and she's a huge beater in the deck. It's excellent, excellent. We got 4 of Elite Spellbinders, because who doesn't like just taxing the entire hand of your opponent? You can say you've got, and I've done this before, say you've got the circle already out, and you cast Elite Spellbinder, put it on the field, get one of their things out of their hand, cost 2 extra, and you see their entire hand. End of turn, you do it again. You can do this twice in a turn, and it's oppressive, really. It's excellent. I love it. We have 3 copies of Moonblessed Cleric. This will tutor whatever enchantment we need to the top of our library. Now note, it does not draw us that enchantment. It puts it to the top of the library, which can be kind of iffy, but if we need our Teleportation Circle, this will get it for us. This is essentially 3 extra copies of it with a small asterisk in the corner. Personally, I'm considering going down to 2 copies of this and finding something else to put in that slot. I don't know what exactly it would be. Maybe as we're going along further today, I might figure it out. But for now, sticking with 3 because, I don't know, works out. 4 copies of Priest of Ancient Lore. White card draw. White unconditional card draw. And it gains us a life when it enters too. Oh god. 3 mana, 2/1, not super exciting. You add on the gain a life and draw a card on entry. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. We don't even need an Innkeeper on the field to get a life gain trigger out of this for Trelasarra or Cleric Class. This is probably the second thing that we want to be flickering after Esika's Chariot. It's so great. It's so great. I love it. Then we have the main point of the deck itself, Teleportation Circle. We got 4 copies of this because it's the most important card of the deck. At the beginning of your end step, so remember, it won't happen at any point in the turn. It's at the end step, which, to be fair, does mean you get its effect when you cast it that turn. So you'll get it later in the turn, true, but it's not a do-nothing enchantment on board. Like, a lot of enchantments have, like, at the beginning of your upkeep, yada yada, which means your upkeep's already passed by the time you can cast it, which is lame. But with Teleportation Circle, it's at your end step. You still get the effect. So you exile target artifact or creature you control, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. An important thing to note, and a very important thing to keep in mind. If you have, for example, 2 Teleportation Circles on the field, and you have 1 Priest of Ancient Lore, and you want to flicker it twice. So, you target it with both Teleportation Circles. That'll do it, right? Here's the thing. After the first Teleportation Circle resolves and brings back the Priest of Ancient Lore, it's essentially considered an entirely new entity. And since the second circle's target is no longer there, it fizzles. So you only get 1. So you need to have a separate target for each Teleportation Circle you control in order to get the maximum benefit. If you have 2 things and 3 circles out, you're only going to get 2 triggers out of it. And you need to stack it in a way that makes sense. It can get kind of screwy, but really all we need is 1 circle to be getting a lot of value. Then we got the 4 of Esika's Chariot. We hardly ever use it to attack to copy a token. Still works with the rest of our deck with a lot of enter the battlefield triggers. But for the most part, we're using it for the purpose of Teleportation Circle and getting so many cats. So many cats. Oh my god. When it enters, you get 2 cats. Crew 4, so you need a total power of 4 from creatures tapped for it in order to turn it into a creature. When it's a creature and it attacks, you create a copy that's a token, or You create a token that's a copy of a token you control. Not only creature tokens, any token. So if you desperately need mana, you can copy that Innkeeper's Treasure. It won't have any other enter the battlefield triggers, as far as like creatures entering or anything, but you get an extra treasure. That's nice. But yeah, Esika's Chariot, value, 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 value on every entry. Every entry, it's phenomenal. We have a single copy of Yasharn, Implacable Earth. Now this one, I've seen decks like this that are doing the same thing, that have run like 2 or 3 of these. I don't know if I would go that far. One, it's a legendary creature, so you can only have so many on the field at once. And 2, like, do you really want a handful, like 5 land at a time? I know Wrenn and Seven would say yes, but like, I only want one of these. And it also makes it so that players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activate abilities. So it will shut down certain strategies. I don't know how many of those strategies are relevant in the meta right now, but it will shut down certain strategies until they get rid of it. And then, but you can just get rid of it with a level 3 Cleric Class. So, or get it back with one. So we got a single one of those, and we also have a single Wrenn and Seven. Also because I only have so many wild cards. Sue me. 2 green and 3 for Legendary Planeswalker. Comes in with 5 loyalty. +1, you reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand, and the rest in the graveyard. It gets land into your hand. That's excellent. Which helps for the 0. Put any number of land cards from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Now, you can't do those in the same time, or the same turn, obviously, unless you have some Oath of Teferi shenanigans in another format. But having either available is nice. -3 is the big reason why people play this card. Create a green tree folk creature token with reach, and this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. So you get a big beefy beater. Oftentimes people hold it on defense because that is reach. It's excellent. This is a creature token that can be copied with one of our 4 copies of Esika's Chariot attacking. And that's just gravy. If we can get that interaction, not going to lie, that's the main reason why Wrenn and Seven's in here. If we can get that interaction, that's awesome. There is also a -8. Return all permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. You get an emblem with you have no maximum hand size. For all of the cards that you have milled into your yard with the +1, get them back. Stuff people are removed, get them back. You have no maximum hand size at all. I mean, you're going to be hard-pressed to reach that at any point in the game unless you're just super oppressive and have no way to hurt people, because you're going to be able to hurt people with this deck. But it's nice to have. Excuse me. Like I said, the main strategy of this deck is just flicker, get tokens, beat face. And be near invulnerable with all of the life gain you're getting. Wrenn and Seven really just helps accelerate that for you. Oh, God. Okay. Cave of the Frost Dragon. Now, going to the land base now. A single Cave of the Frost Dragon, because people are running a bunch of Field of Ruins to remove your creature lands. We are as well, but we might as well have one, right? We have 7 plains, 6 forests, a single Lair of the Hydra for the same reason as the Cave of the Frost Dragon. It's a man land, if you're in a pinch. 3 of the Selesnya pathways, because I only have so many wild cards, and I don't. Part of me doesn't want to waste them on lands because I'm not super competitive. But I mean, if you wanted a 4th copy, you get a 4th copy. Do it. And then we have a playset of Field of Ruin. I know this looks like overreaction, and you're right. I am terrified of manlands. I will get rid of them. I will destroy them. I've been killed by them so many times, I'm like, I don't care. But yeah, we got 4 Field of Ruins. Now that is the entirety of the main deck, and I'm not planning on doing any best of 3 today. We might come back to this later and start doing that, in which case I do have a ramshackle, off the top of my head, sideboard assembled. Consists of 3 paladin classes, or I'm sorry, excuse me, 2 paladin classes, an extra portable hole, 3 snakeskin veils, another Dawnbringer Cleric, another Masked Vandal, 2 Guardians of Faith, a Rydane, 2 Doomskars, and 2 Vorinclexes. Again, like I said, it's just top of my head, just kind of throwing it out there. Because I don't know what the meta necessarily is by heart. I don't know what's going to be coming at us a lot. I don't know what are necessarily a lot of our weaknesses that we need to cover are. I'm sure there's plenty. I'm sure I'll find them today. But for now, we don't really need to worry about the sideboard. So this is the deck. And I would take questions, but there's nobody here to ask any. So let's just start running some games through. What do you say? Alright. Let's go to standard ranked. Boom. Get out of here, Orzhov Experiment. You failed me. This one, however, I'm very excited for this one. I think it's going to work. We're using standard staples like Elite Spellbinder and Esika's Chariot, right? How could I go wrong? Oh. Okay, this is alright. I mean, we got 2 Trelasarras and no other ways to gain life except for Dawnbringer Cleric, but I'm okay with this. We got a Chariot. Hello. Snow and Swamp. Okay, this might be a mono black sacrifice deck. No? Oh, zombies. Zombie. Oh, give me an extra land, please. Please give me extra land. Oh, boy. Oh, zombie aggro. You know what? I'm not going to block that because it's going to die anyway. But they're going to make another one with Jadar. They would have made another one anyway. Okay. So we have 3. Let's go ahead and just gain some life here. There's no enchantments I want to destroy. We've already got one. And I'm going to leave... I mean, I might as well get in there. I shouldn't be that worried about losing life because I've got life gain strats. I think I want to get the circle out. That's fine. That's totally fine. Let's get the circle out, start gaining more life. So we're gonna, with the circle and Dawnbringer and Cleric Class, we're going to be getting a bunch of life each turn. I don't think we do Spellbinder yet. We just drop the circle, call it a turn. Yep. And unless they have return permanent stuff, then I don't think they're going to be doing much getting rid of the circle. Okay. That's going to be a problem until we get a portable hole. Yeah, keep me regular. If I get a land this turn, that's going to be money. No land. However, we got a Chariot. And leave that. No attackers. End of turn. Flicker the Chariot. Yo. There's our 4 right there. There's our 4 kitty cats. I think next turn we're going to start with the Spellbinder. Start thinning out their hand. Oh my god! Holy shit! It works! It works! Ah! Oh my god. It just... Oh my god. After last week's failed experiment, after Monday's 0-3, 1-3 drafts, this is vindication. Oh man. It feels so good. It feels Oh. Let's keep going. Oh! Oh, man. I'm sad nobody's watching this right now. I hope anybody watching this on YouTube is having as much fun as I am. We send this one back. We take it. We take it. Put that there. Say hello. Okay. Chandra, and this might be a Gruul deck? It's not a Gruul deck. Okay. Alright. I have a fear. And that fear is not getting lands. Maybe that's what we take out the extra Moonblessed Cleric for. It's a land. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sure. Cool. Portable hole. Right on your head. I mean, I might as well. I can. I don't want them ramping too far ahead of me because I've already got a weakness, which is I don't have any land in hand. Oh, this thing. Okay. Okay. This is something that didn't quite make the list because I only have so many wild cards. You're getting in. So I'm gonna hold back Trelasarra. Next turn, I'm probably dropping the circle. They have green. They probably have ways to get rid of it. I'll take the 4 because I don't care. You know what? I'm tempted to get rid of their token, but they would just sack it because they have the mana. They also have the mana to get rid of the circle, which not a huge issue. Let's get priest back. Unless they're going to destroy the priest. Nope, we get a full resolution for that trigger. Wait. What just happened? Creature or planeswalker with the highest mana value. Okay. That's fine. I'll take the Spellbinder because next turn I can Innkeeper and Spellbinder with the treasure. You want to hit me for 4? Please. I will take all 4 of your vigilant damage. Sculptor of Winter. Very much a snow deck, I see. I'm taking the 4. You can't not make me. So you got 3 mana available. Go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do this. Alright, what you got in hand, friend? Field of Ruin. I'll take the Field of Ruin because it means we get an extra land. Or a land. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We're not really worried about counters right now, so, well, I guess kind of are. But I can threaten Wrenn and Seven. Let's get Vorinclex. Now, no, it doesn't exile it eternally. It just costs an extra 2. I'm not going to attack. Should I get the extra token, or... I'll remove the other thing, because I'm still getting a life gain trigger from the Innkeeper this way. I'll leave the Field of Ruin. Wrenn and Seven. Goodbye. So they play a land, and they've still got... So it gets 6. Sculptor is 7. They can still cast Wrenn. They cannot cast Wrenn now, because they paid 2 to... that. They have 5 mana available. That is a 2/3 again. Okay. Okay. So with this land, I can drop the Innkeeper, get us a treasure, drop the Esika's Chariot. And then we're just off to the friggin' races. Tax their entire deck with the Spellbinder. I think I might, honestly. Depending on what they play. They might have another Soul Shatter, which would just get rid of the Spellbinder, but I'm not too worried about that, in all honesty. We could also try and get rid of the Sculptor by giving them back their Dryad. Which might not be the worst play. Yeah, unless they get a creature land, I'm not going to use the Field of Ruin because they've already got plenty of black. Yeah, I think next turn we play the field, drop the Innkeeper, drop the Chariot, and then we get a bunch of life gain triggers. Probably swing in with the Spellbinder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 mana available. They can cast another Wrenn and Seven if they have it in hand. God, the control with this deck. Insane. I wonder what they're deciding between. Or they might just be stalling. It's a thing people do. Big rock. No, touch me. Yeah, the game always wants to leave up the Field of Ruin if you have mana to pay for the ability, so I'm just going to do that immediately. They might just be holding control and letting their timer go out. Just because they're mad. That happens sometimes. But I'm not going to assume that. I'm going to assume they're actually... Maybe they're away from the computer. Maybe their cat spilled a drink and they're trying to clean up as quick as they can. Whatever the case, I've got all day. Well, till 6 o'clock is when I usually call it, but essentially all day. Woo! Maybe their clients just completely shut down. Whatever the case, we got that. Oh, we got that. It was going downhill for him anyway. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is good. This is so much better than last week. Oh, fuck T'Challa. I'm going against T'Challa, the goddamn Black Panther himself. He froze. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, man. That's fine. That's another win. We take those. We take those all day. Oh, buddy boy. Oh, crap. Whew. I'm disrupting Shimmer. She's trying to have a snoozle. Sorry, love bug. I spilled my tea. I'm making a massive fool of myself today. Ooh. I'm not taking it. This is a trap. This is a trap. This is a bit more doable. And let's shove the veteran in, because we've already got one. Say hello to my little friend. That's how Scarface said it, right? He sang it. It was a musical. Black. Duress. Ooh. What are you taking out? Non-creature, non-land. Oh, they can't take anything out. Let's drop the Trelasarra. Immediately scry. I want to land. I need another mana. I'm not going to get greedy here. I've always found that, like, when I'm playing a deck that I constructed and I came up with, when I get into those, like, really gamer modes, like, I just feel it in my head, like, or, like, in my heart. It's like, it tightens up, and it's just, oh. Oh, hello. Hello, Dolly. Okay. So we can't get rid of any of these with Portable Hole. But that's not a huge issue. That's a huge issue. This is manageable, I think. Next turn, they are going to get that out because they got that. They've got enough to this. I'm scared of Turgid. I'm scared of Turgid. I'm just going to say it. I probably shouldn't be, because we're already gaining life. Yep, there's the Scavenger. Okay. Yeah, we can block the Scavenger all day. Cleric out. The action. Teleportation Circle. We're doing it. And so they have to immediately see this threat. Have to. 4 mana. They might have another Turgid's Lantern they want to drop. They might have stronger removal for the Spellbinder. Like a kicked Bloodchief's Thirst would do it. They're not putting anything up. Well, let's offer a trade. Because the Faceless Haven also has 3 toughness. Next turn, I'll probably get rid of that. Get me a white mana. They took the trade. They took it. Okay. Now we can get rid of the Westgate that's all they got. That and 2 swamps. Okay. Delay, 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 delay. Oh, rude. Let's just take care of this right now. Also, small importance, very minor importance, it also thins their deck a little bit of land, so it's less likely for them to draw another one. Doesn't matter much, but it might matter. Let's just keep looking at their hand, like, might be another land for all I know. It's another land. I'm such a dick. But now they can get the Lantern down if they really want to. Next turn they can get either the Regent or Turgid herself. The Lantern. I'm not sure if I want to drop the Circle just yet. Because, again, we only have one thing for it. I will lose the life. We don't need a hole. The Regent. They can get the Westgate Regent out now. It's more land. I'm so sorry, opponent. But at the same time, kind of not. You doing this on your turn again? Okay. Land. Mana value 2 or less. Tell you what. We'll swing that in and see if we can't get another flyer. What do you say? Yep. Yep. Go ahead and cast that. And then we just flicker the Spellbinder to keep getting stuff out of their hand, I guess. We need some action, though. Otherwise, this region's going to be the end of us. And we will discard a Portable Hole for the next time the Lantern... Oh, okay. That's kind of funny. Non-creature, non-land. So they're going to take the circle out. Like, when they cast that. Which I don't see them not casting it unless this card is worth 8 mana. Or I guess 6 or more. True grid. I will lose the life. Oh! Oh, that's a big thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're not swinging with the Regent. I see. That's 4 mana, so again, I can't really... I could just make their Duress useless. I could make that a dead card and not risk my circle. I know we'll only ever get 1 hit out of it, but I've got the mana, I might as well spend it. That Duress could get rid of either, and I kind of want to hold on to them both. Yep, 1. And sure, I know I'm only going to get the 1 trigger out of it anyway, because, yeah. Okay. What is this? Creature leaves. Okay. That's a total of 8, and then it'll become 8. If I make it 11, it'll bring me down to 10, which puts me in the danger zone. Or I can just sacrifice Portable Hole. Hey, it's a life gain trigger. What you got, Chaos Druid? Other than a couple of significant creatures. I can let that thing hit me twice, I think. It's 4/3. If you want to pay the boast cost, be my guest. Can't let that hit me once now. Another 4/3 flying lifelink. I'll lose the 3. That's what we want. That's what we want. Now listen to me here. The Spellbinder does nothing. Luminous Phantom immediately exiles if I Teleportation Circle either of them. I only have 1 Esika's Chariot. I'm going to sacrifice the circle because my life is precious right now. That is a non-land permanent. So we're going to be sacrificing these cats like there's no tomorrow. It's flying. I probably should have made that a creature to get the life gain off of it. I'll try and remember that. They can do this twice, so we can negate their Turgid Lanterns at this point. But there's still these to contend with. Go ahead and drop that. Hexproof from Planeswalkers, which we've only got one, and that doesn't even target at all. So now this thing we need to block. Resolve. Sacrifice non-land permanent. Gain a life for that leaving. Oh, they get 3 triggers of it. Okay. Yeah. Because the 1 is free, and then 4 for each of the following. Damn it. Gotta do this. I've got to leave the Phantom back. Make another token. Okay, so long as I'm attacking, I'll get extra triggers. But they're gaining 4 life every turn. I gain a life every time I sacrifice one of these to Turgid. Sacrifice non-land permanent. Does this mean I didn't get... Oh, you think you fancy, huh? I know. I know, opponent. I'm only gonna get the 1 trigger from it. Okay. I've kind of got to block the Regent and take the 4. No, they're going to get 3 hits on that. Got to block the Regent, take the 4. I'll probably take 2. No. I can only take 1 hit. I can only sack 1 cat to the Lantern. I will sack this cat. So those 2 need to stay for me to be able to attack with the Chariot. You know what would be excellent right now? Would be that Masked Vandal. That would be so great to have. Look at these creatures in the bin. There's 3 of them. I gotta lose the 3. And that's game. Boop. Ah! We lost to the Lantern. Oh. Sometimes you just don't get there. Hey, no deck is perfect. Even the best meta decks are like 55% win rate. And this is a pretty healthy meta from what I've heard people talking about. So, I'm fine with that. 2-1 so far. 2-1. Or is it 3? I don't know. We had people just disconnect early. Ah. Ooh. How we looking? It's a hard from me. But it's playable. Oh, God. What I wouldn't do for an Innkeeper right now. Not yet. Okay. Shatter Skull, you say? Okay. Okay. We can't do Moonblessed Cleric unless we get a land. Oh. You might be dragons. So let's go ahead and drop a Spellbinder. Unless you have a 2-mana counter spell for that. Frostbite works too. Ooh. Okay. Well, they can't cast Imrith next turn. I think... So we gotta keep this in mind, though, that this Dragon's Fire revealing Imrith can do 5 damage to a thing. It's also Frostbite. I say we get rid of the Prismari command. Takes it, or removes it as an option for them. Because they can only do Dragon's Fire or Frostbite now, because they only got the islands in hand. Now, kind of got to do this too. So let's get rid of the dragon. Take the dragon out of their hand. Make it cost 2 more. Unless they drew a... No, they didn't draw a counter spell, because they would have... If they wanted to counter it, they would have countered it. Probably get the dragon out of their hand unless there's a much more dangerous offender. Consider this. I'm getting rid of Imrith. Now we swing in, and they probably kill the Spellbinder that's swinging in. Swing in. Unless they don't want to waste the mana on it. Which I don't see why they wouldn't, honestly. Okay. What do they consider? So they don't want the Alrund's Epiphany right now. I need a land. And my prayers have been answered. Let's go ahead. Shh, you're okay. You're okay. Other dogs outside. Let's see. Let's swing in with the Spellbinders first. Because nothing I do would affect that. Sure. Should I do Yasharn or the Chariot? Might be a counter spell. I kind of want to ensure the land. Yeah. Let's... Well... Ooh. I kind of want to ensure the land. That's where my priorities are at right now. As soon as they drop this land, they can start casting Prismari commands, which I'm not too worried about. Yasharn's out of the range of most of their removal anyway. And now we thinned our deck as well. Get a lot more action, hopefully. Is Dragon's Fire creature or planeswalker? Deals damage to target creature or planeswalker. Okay. Five. Prismari command. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. They drop 2 lands. This is the perfect time to have Teleportation Circle be drawn, because they are tapped out, and red and blue has hardly any ways to get rid of the circle permanently. Next turn, a draw of... Oh, gosh. Wrenn would be money. But I think we do Trelasarra and the Chariot. Ooh, Smoldering Egg, you say? Expressive Iteration. Alright, I'm okay with this. We still have not gotten any other life gain, so Trelasarra is a bit of a dud at the moment. So depending on what we draw, I might do the Moonblessed Cleric, but I definitely want to get Esika's Chariot. Okay, let's drop a Forest. Swing in with Yasharn, because what else are they going to do? They got 1 mana to potentially counter an Esika's Chariot. I don't think they can do it. No? Alright. Drop this bad boy down. And then we might as well throw the Trelasarra in there too. Okay. So how many counters does it need? Then if it has 7 or more Ember counters on it. Okay. I'll do that. End of turn. Flicker the Chariot, because we got plenty of land in hand. There we go. So they need to cast 4 mana values worth of spells, and they got 6 mana here. Alright. So it's 1, and then it's going to be 2 and 3. Sure. And there we go. We beat Is It Dragons? Oh, working our way up the board. Toasty, toasty, toasty. I'm loving this deck. Loving this deck. Life Moon. It to the tune of Night Moon. Life Moon. If I knew the rest of the lyrics to that song, I absolutely would go off, but I don't. So I won't. Ah! It's so tricky. I think I'm okay with this. Because at worst, I can turn 2 Innkeeper, turn 3 Priest. I'm okay with this hand. Not making it very helpful to keep, though. So this is mono green for sure. Oh, God. If I draw a land next turn, it's Yasharn in a heartbeat. Okay. Oh, no, it's Gruul. It's werewolves. It's full werewolves. Yeah, I don't need this Innkeeper out to use the mana. You can go ahead and get rid of it if you want. I would like for you not to, but it's totally up to you, friend. Sucky Wells. Oh boy. Okay. It's getting a little threatening up in here. I could use a land that's not a land. Punished. I get punished. For my hubris. I believe they call it hubris. You say it from the back of the throat. Hubris. Hubris. I kept the 2-lander. I always get punished. Every time. The greed knows no bounds. If you think for half a second I'm not going to block your Naturalist with this Priest of Ancient Lore, I will take that trade, and I know you're going to remove it, so I might as well make you waste the removal on it. There it is. You played with fire, and you removed the Priest. See how kindly he was? He just wanted to read his book. He just wanted to read a book, and you played with fire around his books. Nope. 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 Not doing that one. What are we? 3 and 2, 4 and 2. No. I'll take that L straight to the heart. And move on to the next one. Yeah, especially since the 2 lands we kept were both forests. If it had been a forest and a plains, it would have been done. But here we go. Okay, this is workable. This is workable. Good game, Dillweed. May the best player win. Intrepid Adversary. I'm fine with that playing on turn 2. Okay. Mono white, I see. Adversary, let's just go ahead and drop that. Yep, I can't pay for that. So you know what? I will offer the trade. They didn't take it. I didn't really expect them to. God, I love the art for this one. Oh! That's getting play? In Standard? I'll take the 4, I guess. Huh. Paladin class, you say? Another Chaplain of Alms, you say? It's 1 card in hand. Let's... I've gotta... I need to get sure that I have... Okay, I have a land. I'm not going to attack either of these into that first striker. I knew this card was good. I knew this card was good. Faceless Haven. And then Homestead Courage again. Oh, yep. Please swing with the Aspirant. I would love. Painful. Painful. I'm not going to take the 9. I'll just take 4. Okay. Okay. Screw it. I'm just doing it. No attacks. Bounce again. Give me a little bit of life. Ooh. 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 Okay. This is good. This is really good. This is really good. We are going to take 5 to face. We are going to take 6 to face. Boy howdy, will I not willingly take 12. Okay. You know what? We've got a 2-mana spell right there. This is ward 1. We've got enough to pay for the ward. We've got plenty to pay for the ward. Get that out of here. Auto pay that ward. Let me do this. The Phantom. We're gonna flicker this hole. Oh, we can't flicker the hole because of the ward on that. We can't target the other chaplain, rather. But I can target the priest and give us another turn. Another life. Field. Okay. Okay. We can can drop the field next turn and take out the Faceless Haven. And that leaves us with 2 mana left. Seems crazy. I'm taking the 7. Monk. Oh boy. Okay, okay. Ah, crap. I shouldn't have taken the 7. What did they take out? Sure, they took out the tutor. Field. Let's get rid of that. Pay you and you. And we'll get a forest back. Cool. And so now we need to have a mana available to flicker the chaplain. That chaplain right there. So let's just Cleric Class, and we gotta hold the flyer up for Spellbinder. And that's gonna be a 3/3, 2/2. Let's see. We can take. I don't think we can do it. I think maybe we have to flicker the priest. That's rough. Then we have to block the chaplain. This is going to give us 4 life. And a card. But the card's not going to do much yet. So next turn... Hold on. Okay. They kept whining, so I figured I'd just bring them both in. Now I've got to block like this. Take 5. Boy howdy, I wish I had a board wipe in the main board. Gained a couple life there. Okay. So now we can Prosperous Innkeeper, and we've got 5 mana left over. Which won't get us much. We can do this, I guess, and look at their nothing hand. Get a couple life from that. Yeah. That chaplain out of here. Auto pay. Yeah. So now they don't have another big beefy beater. But we're going to take 4 in the air for sure. And 5 on the ground. I think we lose it here. Hey, get out of trash. Out of trash. Other rotten pups. You out of here. That's 5 in the air for sure. So just block. Yeah, we lose. Maybe I should consider. Shh, shh. Hey. Maybe I should consider a main board wipe. It's like 1. Yeah, let me check. Hi. Yeah, I know you're hungry. It's way too early to feed you, though. Is it? Oh, rewards. Okay. Let's go down the cleric. Nope, not feeding you right now, bud. It's chaos. It's chaos in this house. And we will, let's see here. See what board wipes are available. To me. Nope, not happening, but sorry. It's way too early to feed him. He's extremely food motivated. Yeah, did I already drop? I did. Okay. Put that in the main board. Okay. We're fine now. Now we are fine. Yeah. I know, you're a hungry boy. Well, the big brother's occupied. Sorry. Shh. Hey. Hey, run, puppy. Yeah, I know. Shimmer, leave him be. I didn't bring you guys in to fight, okay? This isn't a Godzilla film. Goof. Goof. Okay. Well, we've certainly got something. Save the portable hole for their... This might be mono red aggro. 'Tis indeed. You know what? Let's get the Innkeeper out, because I'm feeling... I feel like I need the mana. I feel like next turn I need... I'm not going to do the portable hole on her just yet. I feel like I need to have the mana for Teleportation Circle. Stop it. Stop it, buddy. You just want to do butt scratches. Oh, you're not attacking into the... Oh, you are attacking into the Innkeeper. You know what? I'll take... I want my life gain triggers against this deck. For now, however... Oh! That's interesting. I actually did not see that coming. Okay. In that case... There's no enchantments to get rid of. In that case, I think I'm just going to portable hold the token. Treasure, get a life. Pop this. Rid of the treasure. Or, I'm sorry, the cat. So now they can attack if they want to, and they would still get a treasure from Magda. Esika's Chariot. Yep, okay, sure. Tapped, get a treasure. Get another cat. I think next turn we drop the circle. Portable hole. Probably the cat. Shh, buddy. Don't smack that thing, okay? You are just a big bumbling buddy, alright? Your tail hits things. I will take the 4. I will take the 4. If we get a land, what then? Got a land. What now? I wonder... Should we drop the Chariot? I think so. I think we do that. And then next turn we can Teleportation Circle. I'm just gonna portable hole. Oh, we can't because we don't have the flicker out. Okay. A little wonky, but we're making it work. We don't need these cats because we'll just Esika's Chariot again. Or Teleportation Circle next turn, pretty much for sure. If we draw a land, even better. We still can't activate the Haven though, so that's good to know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana. The Gold Span. Okay. That's difficult. I will absolutely throw these cats in front of that chariot. And a Ranger's Class. Okay. This is interesting. 100% throwing these kitties in front of that chariot. They do not know what's coming for them. Really? You're targeting the wolf? Come on. Stay on theme here. We're in here. We're essentially gaining 4 life each turn with the chariot. Okay, sure. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead. Do we Doomskar now and then Teleportation Circle next turn? I think so. For now, let's just swing in, see if we can get some damage. Any fear? No fear. You were right to not be afeared. Now be very afeared. However, if they have a land, they can drop a gold span. Or smack with the Faceless Haven. Next turn, definitely dropping the circle next turn. Yep. Chariot. I think next turn I'll portable hold the Ranger's Class. Actually, no, I've got... What am I talking about? I got Dawnbringer Cleric. Yeah, let's just boof the Ranger's Class. And then we can portable hold the friggin' Sentinel. Yeah. Put the Sentinel in the hole until something more tasty comes up. Like another token. Yeah, I'm happy. So happy we put in that main board Doomskar. Holy cow. There you go. Okay, so now we need some ETB life gain. Just go ahead and do this. Another teleportation circle. That's not shabby. That's not shabby at all. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go down to 6 on our turn. Priest of Ancient Lore or the Chariot. I think I kind of... 2 life. I got another Priest in hand. Just flicker the Chariot. More cats. Hey guys. Calm down. That tail out of here. I know, big boy, I know. You got another hour. Ooh! That's tasty! Yes! Oh yeah! Boom! Guess what? It's gonna hurt. Never mind. They play these decks together usually. You gonna attack? Yeah, you are. All three. Block that Chariot. Kill it. Take it out. My turn. That there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes 2 and we get an untapped. Get out of here, bud. I love you. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Well. As much, I think, Teleportation Circle. Let me start getting more stuff in. We swing those in. Yep, because they can block 2 of them, and then Wren's dead. Now we end the turn. I flicker Esika's Chariot and the hole. The hole's going to hit first, so we take out one of these. It's gone forever. And now we get 2 more cats. We are going to take 4 more in the air, but I think next turn, if we drop Trelasarra and the Priest, we're going to be alright. Okay. If I can take friggin' Gruul Dragons. Oh, the friggin' Froghemoth! Is it when it attacks? When it deals combat damage? Okay, I'm definitely putting both of these cats in front of this guy. Yep. Okay. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing fine. Trelasarra down. That Priest of Ancient Lore in the field. Gain his life, draws a card. I want to land. That's what I want. Shh. You're okay, guys. You're okay. I keep not making Chariot a creature. You know what? That's fine. That. The hole. Take out the token again. Okay. So long as that thing's power does not increase by 3, or so long as we don't get another gold span. It's another gold span. They've won. Man, if I hadn't have just given away both of my innkeepers at the beginning of the game. Maybe we need 1 more of the veterans. We'll take care of that later. Maybe. We'll see. I'm liking where this is at right now, though. I would also prefer to have other things to get rid of more big stuff. Because the portable hole ain't cutting it. We got a good start. Turn 2 Innkeeper, turn 3 Circle. That's it. Turn 1 Cleric Class. I will absolutely. Silverquill Campus. Okay. Are we fighting me? Is this last week? Perhaps. It might be a better version of what I had last week. very well be a better version of what I had last week. Okay. So now we've got the mana for the circle next turn. They might be doing another double spell deck. Higher. Oh, it's clerics. It's clerics. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop this teleportation circle. Do that. We'll probably portable hole the Pyre of Heroes. Depending on what they get at. Well, I mean, they're going to get out a 3 mana cleric, so. Or core. 3 mana core is also up there. I'm betting. No, wait, that takes 2 mana to do. Alright, just Valkyrie, you say? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of their black mana real quick. It's going to force them to use that next turn. Should we Trelasarra or Portable Hole? What am I saying? We can do both. I've got a treasure. Oh, and Esika's Chariot. Friggin' done. Hold the Pyre of Heroes. Hold back. And Innkeeper again, because who doesn't like gaining more treasure? Okay, they had a swamp in hand. Another Pyre of Heroes. Oh, that's not even a legendary artifact. Oh, so that's what they're doing. Okay. Okay. That's 2 ticks. I will drop that because I got a Yasharn. Drop the... Oh, I should have done the Yasharn. Damn. Hold you back. Because Yasharn keeps them from sacking non-land permanents as a cost. For example, on the Pyre of Heroes. Yeah. Let's do that. More ticks. Ooh. I'll go for another Cleric Class. Yeah, I will. Doing life gain better than you, Clerics. Man. Oh, there's 3 of them. Whoa! Holy shit! Wow, they're big! Okay, well, that's a lot of damage. Shh, you're okay. You're okay, love bug. That's even more life. Okay, we'll drop the Cleric Class first. Drop the Yasharn now. I don't really want cave. Just give me those. And we put this in, I guess. I mean, we attack with all of the cats, because I can only kill 1, and I need to get them under 27. And now they can't Pyre of Heroes. Because of Yasharn. And the turn. I mean, we get the Esika's Chariot because that's 2 more ticks on Prosperous Innkeeper, and that's going to be 3 for each one, so that's 6 life up. Oh, God. That's it. That's the one. So now we got a 10-10. They can't sack creatures to Pyre of Heroes. They get 3 life, so it puts them to 26. And we have to discard. So we're dropping the friggin' forest all day. Because if nothing else, this cleric... Oh, boy. You know what? Toughness? Toughness. Okay. So this is... 24 in the air again. Yeah. Oof. Think maybe having more Wrenn and Sevens for more reach. Or gosh, I need to look at more hard removal. Preferably something that I can flicker. Okay. Destroy target. Enchantments and artifacts I can take care of. Flying is one thing. I don't really want to dip into... Oh, gosh. Let's see. Just in case. I know also... Where is it? Fateful Absence. I wouldn't be against slotting a couple of these in. Maybe for the Moonblessed Clerics. Honestly. It's just straight destruction. Anything? Nothing in Selesnya. Okay. Exile. Okay, okay. There's borrowed time, but I can't exactly flicker that. Brutal Cathar. Hard to say. I did think about Skyclave Apparition. It is mana value 4 or less. It does also get them a creature back whenever you bounce it, and you can't do a non-token, so you can't just boom, boom, remove a thing indefinitely. Or permanently, I mean. Okay. There's no real exile in green that is reliable to us. Yeah, I think it's the Fateful Absence. Taking out the Cleric. I think that's what has to be done. Use both of my rares. You see what you make me do, Internet? You make me waste valuable, valuable resources. But it's all worth it in the end. So now we have some hard removal. I don't even know what our record is at this point. I'm pretty sure it's positive. But we fought actual meta decks. Hello! How's it going, Dave? How are you doing today? We are not keeping this. I'm running a Selesnya flicker list. And it's been going pretty well for us. At least for now. Been running into a little trouble getting some removal against some of the more meta decks, like the Gruul Dragons list or the Orzhov Clerics list that we just fought against. But this has been doing pretty well for me so far, I think. Title? Oh, yeah. Selesnya Flicker. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Ooh, is this going to be an immediate burn? Nope. Okay. Send that down, and I guess we just drop the Masked Vandal for the trigger. Now it's burning out. No? Get it in. Okay. You know what? Let's drop a 1/3. It is tough for Play with Fire to get rid of that. Alright, there's the Frostbite. Next turn, we drop the Spellbinder. Hey, we've played against this deck earlier. You know what? Let's swing in first. Boop. Okay. Spellbinder. Show me that hand. Jawari Disruption. That works too. Alright, so definitely is it control. Expressive Iteration. Boy, I tell you, that's a versatile card. Yep, playing the mountain. That's why it's so versatile, at least in my head. And go ahead and drop that. Swing in for 1. Trelasarra, and then Lunarch Veteran. They cannot counter that. But they can definitely shock out the Trelasarra. So if there's a Frostbite, which there very well might be. There it is. We got 2 of their Frostbites gone. Still got our card draw, though. Still got the card draw. Okay. Boy, I wish I still had the Spellbinder. This'll have to do. That'll do indeed. Okay. See if we can't get them to waste all their mana here. It is destroy, so they're gonna get the death trigger. But it's, depending on what they have out, it's only gonna be 1. Which they would take out the Phantom or the Priest. I'll take the 4. Easy. Oh! Oh, Imrith, you say? I do not see them discarding their hand. What is the ward? 4! Holy cow. Okay. Let's just get the circle down now, I think. Start gaining life from the leaving trigger, from the enter draw trigger. Another circle doesn't really affect the board much here. I can see them attacking with the Haven as well. We've got some life to mess around with. That was probably an excellent opportunity for me to get rid of the Moonveil Regent, but... we'll see. Okay. So now they're out of mana unless they're making a treasure, in which case they'll have 1. They made a treasure. Are you going to discard your hand for 2 cards? Nope. Okay. Did they play a land this turn? I don't think they did. Yeah, no, they didn't. Because they're... oh. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Spellbinder, we get something out of their hand. And get us a flying blocker, but we're not super concerned about life right now, but I have the chance to possibly get rid of something. I don't... Disdainful Stroke. And Draw Disruption. We might as well try and get the Fateful Absence. What am I doing? Gut check time. Okay, they're letting it go. Probably killing the Phantom. There it goes. Now we drop the Spellbinder. And this one they're probably going to counter. They are not. What do you have in hand, Den Kalen? Dragon's Fire. Very fair. All the same, that gold span costs 2 extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means they can definitely cast it next turn. Yeah, that's the only thing we got. Well, this is a bit of a tricky pickle. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Spellbinder. And there's the land. They can cast it this turn. Yep. Okay. Draw me something good, deck. Not what I had in mind. I might as well drop the circle. It does nothing, but I might as well. Because I know that, like, if I put both of the circle triggers on the same thing, it's only going to get one because the second trigger gets wiped. And Trelasarra out of here. Okay, so we're going to take 9. No, well. Smoldering Egg. Okay. Okay. What you guys getting all excited for, huh? It's because I moved a little bit? Oh! Well, that's dangerous. It's 9 in the air for sure. Yeah. And then blocking 10, 12. Yeah. Yeah, that's game. Because that thing's gonna die, deal 1 to the face, and that's Xaxes is all they need. Woof. Oh man. This close. What are we missing? I think at this point it might be gameplay patterns. I think it's on me now. Let's see here. Oh, hello puppy. You being a good girl? Yeah. Just a couple more games, guys. Couple more games. Client's like, oh, he's winning? Put him up against the real players. I'll keep it. Turn 2, turn 3, and turn 4 plays. Hello. Okay, looks like it is werewolves. Crown. It is wolves. And guess what? That's an enchantment I can remove. I got a 1/3 that can block all day. Destroy target enchantment. That one there. Boom. Who main decks a Dawnbringer Cleric? This guy. And that thing, of course. I'll take the 3. Put that there, and you know what? Spellbinder. Oh gosh, get this thing out of here. Hold the blocker back. That's a threat. The Outland Liberator. You know what? I'll just take it out now. Because I've got this friggin' thing. I'm gonna gain some life. Yep. Tovalar. Take 6 here. That's fine. Yep. Lots of cards. When things are 2-drop, they might have another. They don't. However, Masked Vandal does nothing. Let's just get Yasharn out. Get a bunch of land in hand, I guess. At worst, it thins it out. And we're still casting spells, so it's not going to night. I would not be surprised if they make it night on their turn. You're okay, guys. You're okay. Did they just make it night somehow? I thought I cast a spell. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more, it becomes night. You know, Neil, reading the card explains the card. Okay. You can do it to each other, huh? Alright. Well, I can't just take all of it. I have to take all of it, don't I? So I can only block 4 of the damage, and it is 10, 16. I can only block... Ah! Guys! It's not going well. All of a sudden. But you know what? This is fine. You get wins, you get losses. It's how the game goes. Oh, big boy. I think I've only had one game where I've had a Trelasarra stick and grow. Oh, buddy. Big chunky boy. I know you love food. He loves food and butt scritches. And she loves to bite him. Oh, Shimberly Ann. Shimberly Ann! It's her legal name. It's Christian. Alright. More dragons. I'll drop the adversary first. It's probably just going to die immediately. Oh, they're not running snow. Curious. Shh. You're okay, guys. You're okay. What they exile? Fading Hope. Interesting. Let's just... You know what? Let's show the adversary. See if we can't gain some life. Or if they just want to remove it immediately. I'm betting they're just going to remove it, which, in that case, I'm prepared. Knew it was going to happen. I would love to not draw every land in my deck. What you got, pal? Huh. Shh. You're okay. You're okay. Get the disruption out of here. I mean, that kind of telegraphs that I've got a turn 4 play, but... He's the noisiest one. I have a corgi, and this lab is the noisiest dog in the house. You see? Oh, crap, they still got 4 mana. To pay for that. So... You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. Get a plains to ensure that I have an evenish spread of mana. And then I'll just drop the Cleric. Because, why not? Shh, you guys are okay. You're okay. Graveyard. I mean, I don't think red or blue has much to get back stuff from their graveyard. They mostly just have like flashback stuff that they cast from the graveyard. So I'm not gonna bother with exiling anything. Just gain some life back. This is unhealthy. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. You may play the exiled card. So they chose to exile a Shatter Skull and an island. Not play either of them. Cool. Well. Hey, get out of my trash. What are you in my trash for? There's no food for you in there, bud. Just paper and funny tissues. Right, let's swing in first things first. Get out of there. What are you doing? I could Teleportation Circle and get rid of their Galvanic Iteration. They have a Fading Hope, though. I think I want to Esika's Chariot. Because otherwise they would just either flicker the Teleportation Circle or flicker whatever I'm trying to get up. Battle of Frost and Fire. That's an enchantment. And they've got no more... Ooh. Alright. Well, there goes their mana. And you know what? We'll swing in with the Hydra. Because I got the mana for it. What does it say? Scry 3? I forgot that part of the mana was itself. So maybe Lair of the Hydra isn't quite as good as I thought. But it's still a 1-of, so I'm not that mad. Maybe cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater this turn. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Do you have a mana value 5? Well, I guess the Shatter Skull Smashing might count. Shh. Hey. It's okay. He plays loudly. I think we're good. Go ahead and get this down. See if they allow that. They might very well not. They do. I can get the disruption out of here. Might as well turn 2 damage into 4 in a token. Yep. that down. And you know what? I don't want them utilizing Battle of Frost and Fire, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Or get rid of the Shatter Skull. Shh. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. You're okay. I've got it so down low on above my keyboard. Oh! Well, there you go. Oh, I bet they like copying that, don't they? Okay. Another one, sure. I'll take 2. Yeah. Please tell me it's a 3rd Epiphany. Please tell me it's a 3rd Epiphany. Shh. You guys are okay. You guys are okay. Smashing. Yeah. I'll take the 4. That's gonna stay. How about you become a 2/2? Yeah, I'll pay all that. Then I tap you for there. I am fully expecting a Fading Hope. It does not come. Let's go ahead and do this one. Alright. So we are threatening. They've got 2 4-mana limited counter spells. And a copy spell. It's a really good copy spell, too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Okay. 6 mana now. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 5. Arctic Pyre. Sure. Yep. 3 mana. 4 mana. Yeah. Make it 2/2. I will pay that. Do these. Double up them tokens. Sure. And then... You're okay, honey. Oh, love bug, you're okay. This will be the last game for the night, though. I think we're good. Probably could have leveled up Cleric Class, but I don't want to keep an air of mystery up. Okay. Yeah, do it. Boom! That's how you end on a high note. Maybe I should put some more life gain in this deck, because them synergies were running out.